Okay. Okay, this is Brandon with Gay News Radio. We are in downtown. Okay.
There's the white moderate argument.
Okay. All right, you're listening to Gay News Radio. This is Brandon, and we're in downtown with a live guest. We are speaking with
Armenio Lewis.
Okay. Armenio, tell us about your organization and what is your role to start off with.
So I have several different roles in several different organizations. I head the security for Portland's Resistance and Don't Shoot Portland. And I'm also the public face for Portland J20. We are a coalition that is preparing different organizations to mobilize on Inauguration Day, hence J20.
All right, so that's coming up here. Now, it's been just a week since this amazing, unprecedented election of Donald Trump. I take it goes without saying that you are the dissenting vote, right, to Mr. Trump?
My vote, I didn't vote in the election, but my vote is in the streets. Because it was a choice between a racist, xenophobic, misogynistic, horrible person, and then there was another one who looked a little orange.
So I was covering the events at the protest on Friday night. I saw sort of the intensity between the crowd and the police. I had grenades fired at me personally, so I was right there in the mix of it. What has been your experience during the protest?
My experience during the protest has been really, really positive, honestly. Seeing all folks from all numbers of different life, poor youth out in the Gateway area, rich people out in Southeast, on Salmon Street and stuff from Ladd Circle, all getting in the streets together to declare Portland as an anti-Trump city. So it's been a really beautiful experience. However, the police repression has been nothing but horrible, as well as their documentation on the protests. So
a lot of protesters have been arrested during this time period. Do you think the charges will stick, or what do you think will happen with some of the protesters?
So it's a typical police strategy to wean out the crowd. Very few of the charges will stick, honestly, through personal experience. They're just slap charges to put on to arrest someone, to whittle down the crowd, to make it easier to manage. So I do not think a majority of the charges will stick as violations. However, as citations, they will probably, because that's how the state gets money from people.
Okay. Now, this is something that I personally saw on Friday night. The crowd was peaceful. They were over here between on 4th, between Jefferson and Washington, about 1,000 strong, up against a line of riot police. And then I literally witnessed with my own eyes someone lighting and throwing a Molotov cocktail at the Portland police, and that's when things got out of hand. So is it a fair statement that your group does not condone the violence, does not condone the radical?
Absolutely not a fair statement. We 100% support the people who feel that is how they get their rage out.
Okay, very good. And what's the next plan? What's the next stage of what's going to happen here with some of these organizations?
The next plan for us as Portland J20 is to prepare different organizations through street tactic trainings, security trainings, movie screenings, history teachings, as well as physical self-defense training. So the next step really is to get people prepared.
Okay. So to the folks that say protesting Donald Trump does not have an effect because the election's over, it's a democratic system, electoral college, whatever, you were talking about taking it to the streets. Some people at the protest said, give this whole thing about another week, and then this will fade out. That if you guys are already planning for Inauguration Day, it doesn't sound like the dissent, the opposition to Donald Trump is going to stop anytime soon, is it?
Oh, no, it's not going to stop. What we saw was just a quick unleashment at the rage. That wasn't a consistent, mobilized resistance. That was just everyday people who were upset. Now is the time that we are preparing during this off-season. We have 64 days, I think, to prepare now. That's 64 days of 100% organizing.
Very good. Is there any type of goals and results what the group would like to see happen?
Portland declaring itself against Donald Trump.
Okay, very good. Thank you for your time today.
No problem.
Awesome.
Thank you.